favorite grocery stores might be selling you low-quality or even mislabeled meat. In today's video, we're counting down the 8 best and 8 worst grocery stores to buy meat in 2025. We'll reveal which stores provide high-quality, ethically sourced meat, and which ones have been caught in controversy, poor handling, or misleading labels. Stay with us till the end, because you might be unknowingly buying meat from one of the worst-rated stores on our list. And trust me, some of these names will shock you. Want to know where to get the freshest, highest quality meat in 2025? Stick around, we're revealing the top grocery stores you can trust. Costco. Want high-quality meat at wholesale prices? There's a reason why Costco has a cult-like following among meat lovers. Costco has built its reputation on bulk buying and unbeatable quality, and when it comes to meat, they don't cut corners. Their Kirkland signature meats are sourced from trusted suppliers, often offering organic, grass-fed, and antibiotic-free options at prices that put other grocery stores to shame. One of Costco's biggest advantages? Their in-house butchers. Unlike many grocery chains that receive prepackaged cuts, Costco butchers meat fresh in-store, ensuring better quality and freshness. Their USDA prime beef is a standout, offering steakhouse-level cuts without the ridiculous markup. But it's not just beef. Costco also excels in organic chicken, wild-caught seafood, and premium pork. Shoppers rave about the rotisserie chicken, which is not only delicious but cheaper than cooking at home. And if you're looking for specialty meats like Wagyu or bison, Costco often surprises customers with high-end selections at prices you won't believe. Another hidden gem? Seasonal meat deals. Costco often partners with top-tier farms and ranches to bring exclusive, limited-time offers on premium cuts. Smart shoppers know to stock up when these deals drop because once they're gone, they're gone. But while Costco shines in quality and pricing, it's not for everyone. Shopping in bulk requires freezer space and a solid game plan. So is it worth it for you? Let's find out as we move on to the next contender. 2. Walmart. Think Walmart is just for budget shopping? Think again. In 2025, Walmart is stepping up its meat game in a big way, and it's changing the grocery industry. For years, Walmart had a reputation for being cheap but inconsistent when it came to meat quality. But now, they've completely revamped their sourcing, offering higher-grade beef, organic chicken, and even grass-fed options, all while keeping prices lower than most competitors. One of Walmart's biggest game changers is its direct farm partnerships. Instead of relying on third-party suppliers, Walmart has cut out the middleman, working directly with ranchers to ensure fresher, better-quality meat at lower costs. This also means more transparency. Shoppers can now trace exactly where their meat comes from. And let's talk convenience. Walmart's expanded online grocery pickup and delivery makes it easier than ever to get fresh meat without even stepping into the store. They've even improved their packaging, using vacuum-sealed options to keep meat fresher for longer. But what really sets Walmart apart in 2025? Their ability to offer premium cuts at discount prices. They've introduced higher-quality private label brands and increased their stock of USDA choice and prime beef, a move that's attracting even high-end shoppers who would have never considered Walmart before. Of course, no store is perfect. While Walmart is making huge improvements, does it really stack up against the competition? Let's look at our next top grocery store for meat. 3. Aldi. Aldi might be famous for its low prices, but did you know it's also one of the best places to buy high-quality meat in 2025? If you're sleeping on Aldi's meat section, you're missing out. Aldi has mastered the art of offering premium quality at budget prices, and their meat selection is no exception. Unlike big-box retailers, Aldi keeps things simple and efficient, cutting out unnecessary costs so shoppers can enjoy high-quality cuts without breaking the bank. One of the biggest surprises? Aldi's Never Any brand, which offers meat that's antibiotic-free, hormone-free, and 100% natural. Their organic chicken is often cheaper than competitors, making it a top choice for health-conscious shoppers. And if you love beef, Aldi's USDA Choice Black Angus steaks have been gaining serious recognition for their quality and tenderness. Aldi is also stepping up with grass-fed and organic meat options, something you'd typically expect from high-end grocery stores, but at Aldi's famously low prices. Plus, thanks to their smaller store layout, meat turnover is fast, meaning you're always getting fresh cuts. But Aldi does things differently. Instead of a full-service butcher counter, their meat is pre-packaged and efficiently stocked. While this keeps prices low, it means you won't find custom cuts or specialty options. 4. Whole Foods Market. If you're looking for top-tier, ethically sourced meat, Whole Foods Market is still one of the best in the business. But is it really worth the premium price tag? Let's find out. Whole Foods has built its reputation on strict quality standards. Unlike many grocery chains, Whole Foods doesn't allow antibiotics, added hormones, or artificial preservatives in any of its meat products. Their animal welfare rating system ensures that every cut of meat meets high ethical and sustainability standards, something that sets them apart from most competitors. For beef lovers, Whole Foods offers a wide range of grass-fed, pasture-raised, and dry-aged options. Their organic chicken and heritage breed pork are also favorites among customers who prioritize quality over cost. And if you're a seafood fan, Whole Foods' commitment to responsibly sourced, wild-caught fish makes it a top pick. But here's where it gets interesting. Whole Foods is more affordable than you think. Since being acquired by Amazon, prices have dropped on many essentials, and Amazon Prime members get exclusive discounts on select meats. This means that shoppers can now enjoy Whole Foods' high standards without paying a fortune. Of course, not everyone is willing to pay more for premium meat, and Whole Foods still isn't the cheapest option. But if quality, ethics, and sustainability matter to you, this might be the best place to shop. Now, let's check out another store that's making waves in the meat industry. 5. Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is known for its quirky products and cult favorite snacks, but did you know it also offers some of the best meat selections for quality-conscious shoppers? If you're skipping the meat aisle here, you're missing out. Unlike big-box grocery stores, Trader Joe's keeps things small, selective, and high quality. They don't stock dozens of brands. Instead, they curate their meat selection to ensure top-tier options at competitive prices. Their organic and grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, and antibiotic-free pork make it a go-to for shoppers who care about quality but don't want to overspend. One of Trader Joe's biggest strengths? Their exclusive private label meats. Many of their products come from the same suppliers as premium grocery stores, but because they're under Trader Joe's branding, the prices stay shockingly low. Their organic ground beef and all-natural chicken breasts are some of the best deals you'll find anywhere. Another surprise? Trader Joe's also offers unique specialty meats that you won't find in traditional supermarkets. From marinated carne asada to spicy jalapeno chicken sausages, their selection keeps things interesting. But here's the catch: Trader Joe's meat selection is limited. If you're looking for a full-service butcher counter or bulk buying options, this isn't the place for you. However, if you want high-quality, ethically sourced meat at fair prices, Trader Joe's is hard to beat. Now, let's move on to another top contender on our list. 6. Publix. Southern shoppers swear by Publix, but is its meat really as good as they say? Let's take a closer look at what makes Publix a top contender in 2025. Publix has built a reputation for quality, customer service, and fresh products, and their meat department is no exception. Unlike many chain grocery stores, Publix still offers a full-service butcher counter, meaning you can get custom cuts, special orders, and expert recommendations from in-store butchers. That's a rare find these days. When it comes to quality, Publix offers a wide range of options. Their GreenWise brand features organic, hormone-free, and antibiotic-free meats, catering to health-conscious shoppers. Their beef selection includes USDA choice and prime cuts, ensuring a great balance between affordability and premium quality. One thing Publix does exceptionally well? Freshness. Unlike some competitors that rely heavily on prepackaged meats, Publix has a high turnover rate, meaning you're more likely to get fresh, never-frozen cuts. Their seafood section also stands out, offering wild-caught and sustainably sourced fish that often outperforms larger chains. But here's the downside: Publix isn't the cheapest option. While their deals and BOGO sales can make high-quality meat more affordable, their everyday prices tend to be higher than Walmart or Aldi. So, is Publix worth it? If you value butcher service, freshness, and quality, absolutely. But if you're on a tight budget, you might want to explore other options. Speaking of which, let's move on to our next top grocery store for meat. 7. Sam's Club. Love buying meat in bulk but don't want to compromise on quality? Sam's Club might just be your secret weapon for stocking up on premium cuts without breaking the bank. As a major warehouse club, Sam's Club follows a similar approach to Costco, but with a few key differences. One of their biggest advantages is their members' mark meat selection, which includes USDA choice and prime beef, organic chicken, and hormone-free pork. If you're looking for high-quality meat at wholesale prices, this is one of the best places to shop in 2025. One thing that sets Sam's Club apart? Bulk pricing on premium cuts. Their whole briskets, ribeye roasts, and tomahawk steaks are favorites among barbecue lovers and home chefs who want restaurant-quality meat without the high-end grocery store markup. Their vacuum-sealed packaging also helps keep meat fresher for longer, meaning you can buy in bulk without worrying about spoilage. And for those who love convenience, their online ordering and curbside pickup make stocking up on meat easier than ever. But there's a catch: not everything is a great deal. While their beef and chicken are usually high quality, some shoppers have reported inconsistencies with ground meat and certain pre-marinated options. Still, if you're a smart shopper who knows what to look for, Sam's Club is one of the best places to buy and store high-quality meat in bulk. Now, let's check out the last top-rated grocery store on our list. 8. Sprouts Farmers Market. Want high-quality meat that's organic, grass-fed, and ethically sourced, without paying Whole Foods prices? Then Sprouts Farmers Market might just be your new go-to in 2025. Sprouts has made a name for itself by offering farm-fresh products at surprisingly affordable prices, and their meat department is no exception. Their selection includes 100% grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, wild-caught seafood, and humanely raised pork, making it a top choice for shoppers who care about quality and sustainability. One major plus? No antibiotics or added hormones, ever. Unlike traditional grocery stores, Sprouts sticks to strict sourcing standards, ensuring their meat is as natural as possible. Their partnerships with local farms and ranchers also mean fresher products with a shorter supply chain, something most big-box grocers can't compete with. Another standout? Their in-store butchers. While many grocery chains are moving away from fresh meat counters, Sprouts still offers custom cuts, special orders, and expert advice on picking the best meat for your needs. But here's what really surprises people: Sprouts prices are often lower than you'd expect for organic and specialty meats. They frequently run discounts on grass-fed beef, organic chicken, and wild seafood, making high-quality meat more accessible to everyday shoppers. That said, Sprouts locations aren't as widespread as other major chains, so availability can be an issue. But if you have one nearby, it's easily one of the best places to buy fresh, high-quality meat. Now that we've covered the best grocery stores, let's take a look at the worst places to buy meat in 2025. You might be shocked to find out that some of the most popular grocery chains are on this list. We're breaking down the 8 worst grocery stores to buy meat in 2025. If you buy your meat from any of these stores, you might want to think twice. Let's start with our first pick, one that has received more than its fair share of criticism. 1. Loblaw Companies. Loblaw Companies has been under fire for questionable meat quality, pricing scandals, and poor customer trust, and things aren't getting any better in 2025. Loblaw owns several supermarket brands, including Loblaws, No Frills, and Real Canadian Superstore, making it a dominant force in Canada's grocery industry. But when it comes to meat, many shoppers are disappointed. Reports of poorly packaged, discolored, and even spoiled meat have been circulating for years, and despite promises of improvement, customer complaints are still piling up. One of the biggest issues? Their pricing strategy. Loblaw has faced backlash for price gouging, especially on essential items like chicken and ground beef. During past inflation spikes, customers noticed skyrocketing meat prices, while competitors offered better deals. Even worse, some shoppers claim that discounted meat at No Frills or Superstore is often close to expiration, making the savings not worth the risk. And then there's the mislabeled meat controversy. Investigations have found that some Loblaw locations have mislabeled lower-grade meat as premium cuts, misleading customers into overpaying for subpar products. Their seafood section has also come under fire for failing sustainability tests, raising concerns about where their meat is really coming from. For a company that controls a huge chunk of Canada's grocery market, Loblaw's reputation for meat quality is only getting worse. But they're not the only ones. Let's move on to another grocery chain you might want to avoid. 2. Sainsbury's UK. Sainsbury's may be one of the UK's biggest supermarket chains, but when it comes to meat, bigger doesn't always mean better. If you've ever bought meat from Sainsbury's and felt like something was off, you're not alone. One of the biggest complaints about Sainsbury's meat in 2025? Inconsistent quality. While their packaging might look premium, customers often report finding tough, chewy, or poorly butchered cuts inside. Even their higher-end lines, like "Taste the Difference," don't always live up to the name, with some shoppers saying they've paid extra for meat that's just as bad as the budget range. Another issue? Short shelf life. Many customers have noticed that Sainsbury's meat spoils faster than expected, even when bought well before the expiration date. Some blame this on poor refrigeration in stores, while others believe it's a sign of low turnover or improper handling. Either way, no one wants to throw away expensive meat after just a day or two. And let's talk about pricing. Despite its mid-range supermarket status, Sainsbury's often sells standard quality meat at premium prices, making it a bad deal compared to competitors like Aldi or Tesco. Worse yet, their budget meat options are often watery, overly processed, or pumped with preservatives, leaving shoppers questioning what they're really paying for. For UK shoppers looking for fresh, high-quality meat, Sainsbury's might not be the best bet. But they're not the only chain with issues. Let's look at another grocery store that's making headlines for all the wrong reasons. 3. Co-op food. Think Co-op food is a safe bet for fresh, high-quality meat? Think again. While it markets itself as an ethical and community-focused retailer, its meat department tells a different story. One of the biggest complaints about Co-op's meat in 2025? Overpriced, low-quality cuts. Many shoppers report that their beef, pork, and chicken often look grayish, poorly butchered, or overly fatty, despite carrying a higher price tag than competitors like Tesco or Morrison's. Some customers even claim that Co-op's premium meat lines barely differ from their budget options, making it a terrible value for money. And then there's the spoilage problem. Many UK shoppers have noticed that Co-op's meat often expires sooner than expected, with some even reporting that they've bought meat well before the sell-by date, only to find it badly discolored or foul-smelling. This raises serious concerns about storage and handling practices across their stores. Another red flag? This raises serious concerns about storage and handling practices across their stores. Another red flag? This raises serious concerns about storage and the amount of meat per package. Whether it's thinner cuts of steak or chicken portions that look smaller than ever, many shoppers feel they're paying more and getting less. For a store that prides itself on being ethical and community-driven, Co-op's declining meat quality is a serious letdown. But they're not the only UK supermarket with major meat issues. Let's move on to the next one. For Asda. Asda is known for its budget-friendly groceries, but when it comes to meat, cheap doesn't always mean good. If you've ever wondered why Asda's meat is so affordable, the answer might make you think twice before buying it again. One of the biggest complaints about Asda's meat in 2025? Poor quality and questionable freshness. Shoppers frequently report issues like tough, chewy beef, overly fatty pork, and chicken that feels slimy even before the expiration date. In some cases, customers have even found discolored or sour-smelling meat right after purchase, raising serious concerns about storage and handling. Another issue? Excess water content. Asda's budget chicken and minced meat are often loaded with water, making them appear heavier than they actually are. Many customers have noticed that once cooked, Asda's chicken shrinks significantly, a clear sign that it's been pumped with extra liquid to increase its weight and price. And let's talk about sourcing. Unlike premium retailers that focus on high-quality, responsibly farmed meat, Asda often cuts corners by sourcing from mass-production farms with lower standards. While they do offer some organic and free-range options, these tend to be far more expensive than at competitors like Aldi or Lidl. For shoppers looking for cheap meat, Asda might seem like a good option. But when low prices come at the cost of quality, is it really worth the risk? Let's move on to the next grocery store that's failing its customers. 5. Walmart. Walmart might be the go-to store for budget shoppers, but when it comes to meat, you might want to think twice before adding it to your cart. If you've ever bought Walmart meat and noticed something seemed off, you're not alone. One of the biggest complaints about Walmart's meat in 2025? Inconsistent quality. Customers frequently report finding grayish beef, rubbery chicken, and pork that's either too fatty or oddly dry. Another major issue? Excessive preservatives and water content. Many Walmart meat products, especially their budget-friendly chicken and ground beef, are pumped with saline solutions and preservatives to make them look fresher and last longer. The problem? Once you cook it, it shrinks down significantly, leaving you with less meat than you paid for. And then there's Walmart's sourcing practices. Unlike higher-end grocers that focus on responsible farming and high-grade cuts, Walmart often sources from large industrial farms that prioritize mass production over quality. While Walmart's low prices may be tempting, the risk of poor quality, questionable freshness, and excessive additives makes their meat a gamble. And they're not the only major retailer with these issues. Let's move on to another grocery store that's facing serious criticism. 6. Kroger. Kroger is one of the biggest grocery chains in America, but when it comes to meat, bigger doesn't always mean better. If you're buying meat here thinking you're getting a good deal, you might be in for a surprise. One of the biggest complaints about Kroger's meat in 2025? Frequent freshness issues. Customers have reported buying steaks, ground beef, and chicken only to find them turning brown, slimy, or smelling off within a day or two, even before the sell-by date. This has led many to question how long Kroger's meat sits in storage before reaching the shelves. Another major concern? Misleading packaging. Many Kroger meat products are labeled with terms like natural or premium, but a closer look at the fine print often reveals added preservatives, saline injections, or lower quality cuts mixed together. Kroger has also been accused of shrinkflation, meaning you pay the same price for less meat. In 2025, more shoppers have noticed their packaged chicken breasts and pork chops are getting smaller and thinner, while prices stay the same, or even increase. For a company as large as Kroger, customers expect better quality. But with so many complaints about freshness, misleading labels, and shrinking portions, it might be time to look elsewhere. 7. Aldi. Aldi is famous for low prices and budget-friendly groceries, but when it comes to meat, cheap can come at a cost. If you've ever noticed Aldi's meat doesn't quite taste right, you're not alone. One of the biggest complaints about Aldi's meat in 2025? Inconsistency. While some shoppers get decent cuts, others report finding tough, chewy, or discolored meat, even when it's well within the sell-by date. Another issue? High water content. Aldi's budget chicken and ground beef are known for shrinking dramatically when cooked, a sign that they've been pumped with water or saline solutions to increase weight. This means that while the price might seem like a bargain, you're actually getting less real meat than expected. And let's not forget about sourcing concerns. Aldi keeps costs low by buying from mass production farms, which often prioritize quantity over quality. For bargain hunters, Aldi might seem like a great place to stock up on meat, but the inconsistency, added water, and questionable quality make it the risky choice. Now, let's move on to the final grocery store on our list of the worst places to buy meat in 2025. 8. Dollar General USA. If you're buying meat at a dollar store, you might want to stop and think, is this really safe to eat? Dollar General may be a convenient place for cheap groceries, but when it comes to meat, it's one of the worst places to shop in 2025. One of the biggest concerns? Low-quality frozen meat. Unlike traditional grocery stores, Dollar General mostly sells prepackaged, frozen meats that are often loaded with preservatives, sodium, and fillers to extend shelf life. Their ground beef, chicken, and pork products lack freshness and are sometimes processed beyond recognition. Another problem? No fresh meat section. Unlike Walmart or Aldi, which at least offer fresh cuts, even if inconsistent, Dollar General's selection is heavily processed and often factory-farmed. And let's talk about expiration concerns. Since Dollar General stores aren't traditional supermarkets, their food supply chain isn't as closely managed as larger grocery chains. This has led to complaints of expired, freezer-burned, or improperly stored meat sitting on shelves for too long. Did any of these stores surprise you? Have you had a bad experience with meat from one of these places? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for watching and happy and safe shopping.